Folks, hello and welcome to Tavern Chat. I'm your host, Eric Tenkar, your bartender in the OSR, and I thought today I would talk about character alignment. Now, I have the screenshot here. This is from the Holmes Basic set. There's a reason why I chose the Holmes Basic because it's where we first get all the law, chaos, good, and evil framing. And you can barely make out the evil on the bottom of the screen. But when I did Swords and Wizardry Light, I left out alignment. When I put together Swords and Wizardry Continual Light, which is going to be released as just Continual Light before the year is out, there's also no alignment as per the core rules. There might be an alignment system as an optional rule, but why did I leave it out? Because here, well, look, let's listen to the description here for alignments. And by the way, they mature later, but that's irrelevant. Characters may be lawful, good or evil, neutral, or chaotic, good or evil. See, like now, neutral has no other tendencies. You can't drift within neutral. Lawful characters always act according to a highly regulated code of behavior, whether for good or evil. Always. That's an absolute, not usually at all. Chaotic characters are quite unpredictable and cannot be depended upon to do anything except the unexpected. They are often, but not always, evil. Neutral characters, such as all thieves, are motivated by self-interest and may steal from their companions or betray them if it is in their own best interest. Characters may choose any alignment they want, need not reveal it to others. Note that the code of lawful good characters ensures that they would tell everyone that they are lawful. There are some magical items that can only be used by one alignment of characters. If the dungeon master feels that a character has begun to behave in a manner inconsistent with his declared alignment, he may rule that he or she has changed alignments and penalize the character with a loss of experience points. An example of such behavior would be a good character who kills or tortures a prisoner. Now, when we play most fantasy RPGs, we jokingly call the party a bunch of murder hobos. And why is that? Because they travel from place to place looking for dungeons occupied by creatures who they go in and kill, maim, destroy, loot their shit, take their stuff, and then move on to the next place. Right? Rinse, wash, rinse, repeat. So when we have such, everybody's acting pretty much neutral. But really, the bonds between the PCs are what makes a party happen. If everybody is neutral according to the Holmes basic rules, they're all motivated by self-interest. They may steal from each other. You have no party unity, right? That would suck. If your whole party was good, then you'd have nobody to interrogate prisoners, right? I personally, how I've been doing it since the 80s, is the assumption that the vast majority of NPCs, okay, whether they are the peasants or the shopkeepers or the bartenders, they're all like uninterested neutral, right? Their motivations aren't self-interest. Their motivations are self-preservation. Right? I think self-interest, and they may steal from others. Why? Because he has a ring that interests me. I'm going to steal it. No, right? It's self-preservation that motivates. Even now, most people are they good or bad? We assume most people are good because they don't do poor acts. Maybe that's self-preservation that makes them go, hey, if I do something stupid, if I take from my neighbor, I may go to jail, right? I have always felt that the alignment system, as done in the D&D in the various editions, has always lacked some kind of I don't know, depth. It's too defined and too rigid, and at the same time doesn't really give an insight into what the alignments are. One day I really should go over the Palladium alignment system. I think that would be interesting because the Palladium alignment system really does spell out what each alignment means, and it goes away from that lawful good, it's scrupulous good. That makes more sense, right? You understand what scrupulous means, right? Wow, that person's really stupidly good. I mean, so for me, unless alignment is, unless you're playing a campaign where the forces of good and evil are the main players in the campaign, kind of like the Lord of the Rings type of situation, I don't see alignment holding all that great a place in it. Now, can detect evil still work? Yeah, detect evil, well, that'll still work because, all right, hey, maybe most goblin tribes are evil in nature. They're looking to conquer others. They're not looking to actually sow fields and harvest crops and raise cattle. They're looking to steal that stuff from others. Now, according to Holmes, that could say, well, all right, well, it could also be neutral. No. So it's supposed to detect good, detect evil, would detect the general intent, which would also mean that if you used it on most townsfolk, you'll get no results either way. They're neither good nor evil. Like I said, they're preserving their way, what little they can do to make sure that there's food on the table. That would be most intelligent creatures, except for the ones that are magical, right? And magical ones will certainly have an alignment that is set. Good dragons, evil dragons. So, again, I think that alignment, it was always overplayed when we first started gaming because it was used as a tool to not even to role play, to force play. And then when you did that, or you punish somebody for stepping out of their alignment, right? Paladins, paladins are lawful good. Even in a game where you're not playing with alignments, you're going to still have to have them have a code. Yeah. I'm not saying that your game should do away with alignments. I'm just saying that you should think about how useful they are, what part they're going to play. So again, some campaigns they're going to be huge. Some campaigns you can have you can have followers of the same god, but in different countries, and they both worship him differently, and they both regard the other side as heretics. And guess what? I'm sure their protection from evil spells would work against the heretics on both sides, right? The detect evil. Well, that's their. Are they technically evil as we think about it? No, but to each other's side, they would be. I don't know. I always try to think out of the box for my campaigns, and I think alignment often is used as a tool to keep you in the box. All right. Just a thought that came to me today. Folks, later on tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern, we are going to have another weekly episode of Gamers Health. I really appreciate the feedback that Rach and I get. It really feeds us. It feeds the soul. So tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern, live stream, Gamers Health. We hope to see you there. Thank you very much.